Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. You don't care about how I feel. Georgie questions Darcy about their future and having kids on 90 Day Fiancé. Happily ever after? Darcy Silva had always imagined her happily ever after like a scene from a glamorous movie. Rose petals, fireworks, diamonds glittering under chandeliers, and the confident certainty that the universe wanted her to be loved. But in real life, happily ever after came with paperwork, airport waiting rooms, and the weight of conversation she had avoided for too long. Conversations like the one that now sat between her and Georgie like an immovable stone. The camera followed them through their Stamford apartment, a modern space meant to symbolize a fresh start. Darcy had insisted on sleek furniture, muted colors, and plenty of mirrors, as if reflection could help her see the future more clearly. But today, nothing felt clean or simple. Georgie stood in the kitchen, arms folded across his chest. He looked calm at first glance, but the faint twitch in his jaw betrayed him. Darcy hovered near the marble island, her manicured fingers drumming lightly against the counter. "Can we sit?" Georgie asked quietly. His tone wasn't angry. It was serious, which somehow felt worse. Darcy nodded and led him to the living room. She tucked a platinum blonde strand behind her ear and pretended to adjust a throw pillow, buying herself another second before sitting across from him. "What's going on?" she asked. "I just want to talk," he said. "Really talk." The silence that followed didn't look good on camera or in real life. Darcy's eyes softened, defensive armor slipping into place. She'd heard this tone before from other men, Tom, Jesse, and the memory made her chest tighten. "Okay," she said. "Talk." Georgie rubbed his palms together. "We are engaged again. Living together. Trying to fix things. And I'm happy we are trying. Really. But I need to know, where are we going? What is our future? Are we building a family? Or just going in circles again?" The words hit hard. Darcy swallowed, blinking fast. "We are building. We're trying. I love you. Isn't that enough for now?" "I love you too," he said. "But love is not the whole future. I want to know, do you want kids with me?" Darcy froze. The question felt heavier than her engagement ring. Heavier than all the years she'd spent chasing fairy tale endings. "I have kids," she said gently. "Aniko and Aspen are grown. They're amazing. That part of my life. It happened already. But what about us?" Georgie asked. "You and me. Our family. Something new." The producers stayed silent off screen, but even without hearing them, Darcy could feel the pressure. This was a moment they hoped for. A raw crossroads neither could avoid. She leaned back slowly. "I'm almost 50. Having another baby. That's not simple. And I've worked so hard to get to a place where I can focus on myself, my career, my daughters. Adding a baby? I don't know." "So you don't want kids with me," Georgie said. Not angry. Just absorbing. She flinched. "It's not that I don't want things with you. Life changes. Dreams change. When I was younger, I wanted a big family. Then I wanted a husband, someone to love. And now, I want peace. Stability. I want us to just be happy." Georgie nodded slowly, processing. "I want happiness too," he said. "But for me, being a father is part of that. I don't only want to be a boyfriend or husband. I want a child. Someone we raise together." Darcy felt a pinch. Guilt, fear, confusion. She had spent so long chasing love, yet motherhood had always been her proudest role. Still, the thought of starting over, late nights, diapers, toddler tantrums, it filled her with exhaustion before anything else. "I hear you," she said. "Really? But are you sure this is about wanting a child? Or is it about proving something? To me? To yourself?" Georgie shook his head. "It's not about proving anything. I'm not Tom or Jesse. I'm me. I want to experience life with you fully. All of it. Marriage, kids, growing old. I picture a little girl with your smile, or a boy who looks like both of us. I want that dream." The ache in his voice humbled her. This wasn't a game. This wasn't about cameras or fan speculation. This was real. "I'm scared," Darcy admitted. She rarely said those words, but they came out now, fragile and trembling. "I'm scared because when I love, I love hard. And when it falls apart, it destroys me. Having a baby with you. It means tying us together forever. What if we can't make it work? What if this ends up like before? Georgie reached across the couch, palm open. After a moment, she placed her hand in his. I can't promise the future, he said. But no one can. I just want to build something bigger than the past. To stop surviving and start living. Together. Tears threatened at the corners of Darcy's eyes. She looked down, studying their hands, hers delicate, his strong. A symbol of how they fit, but also how they differ. What if I can't? She whispered. What if I say yes, and my body can't do it? What if we try and... She couldn't finish. Georgie tightened his hold. Then we face it together. Maybe we try other ways. Adoption. Surrogacy. I don't care how. I just want a family with you. The room grew quiet again, but this silence felt different. Less like avoidance, more like contemplation. Darcy inhaled shakily. She wanted to protect him from disappointment. She wanted to protect herself from heartbreak. But she also saw the sincerity in his desire. Not pressure, not manipulation. Just truth. I need time, she said finally. To think. To understand what I really want. I don't want to rush into another promise I can't keep. And I don't want to waste more years hoping for something that will never happen, Georgie said softly. So take time. But please, be honest with me. And with yourself. She nodded. I will. The cameras lingered as they sat in silence, hands still clasped. No dramatic storming off, no shouting. Just two people suspended between hope and fear, love and uncertainty. Later in her confessional, Darcy admitted the truth she couldn't yet tell him. I love him, she said, voice wavering. I do. But I've lost so much chasing the idea of perfect love. I don't know if I have it in me to start over with a baby. I want to give him everything, but I'm not sure I can. In his own confessional, Georgie spoke plainly. I want a family. With Darcy. But if she truly doesn't want that, maybe we aren't meant for the same life. I hope she wants it. I hope she wants us. Meanwhile, the footage returned to the living room, where they sat close but quiet, the distance between them deeper than the space on the couch. The future was still unwritten. But for the first time, they weren't pretending it was simple. They were facing it honestly, even if honesty was the hardest thing of all. End.